Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is EDC for Fun. Today we are unboxing a brand new knife from Vosteed. Unboxing today is going to be done by the Spyderco Smock, the lovely Smock with that beautiful hollow ground sheepsfoot blade, S30V steel, Maton Boss titanium hatch pattern scales, and a Maton Boss 3D milled titanium clip. Love this knife, and we are going to have it do the honors. So this knife I just picked up from Vosteed. I got an email. Had no idea they were coming out with this. I'm sure some of you guys out there did. But, you know, word to the wise, if you want to stay up on certain things, it's good to sign up for email lists. And that way you get notified of different drops, new releases, stuff like that. As always from Vosteed, you get their really cool metal case. Very nice packaging. Gotta appreciate that. And of course, inside, also appreciated, is the pouch. And we've got the knife there. I'm a little surprised there's no patches. A lot of times they give you a patch. There's a sticker, and that's giving us a little hint as to what is in the pouch here. So stick all this stuff off to the side and go ahead and slide this guy out. This is the Vosteed Hedgehog. Before we open that up, I'll just look at the packaging here real quick. So this guy is coming in S35VN steel. It is satin finished and, well, satin and brush. That's cool. And then it has the black and blue GT Mascus handle. So this picture kind of looks more black than blue, but the email I got and the pictures I've seen certainly hold up more to what I'm seeing in person. It's a lot more blue than black. Okay, so right out of the box, looks like a really good size EDC knife. We've got a flipper tab for deployment. We also have a thumb stud and a fuller. So this is a multi-deployment knife. We've got a loop over deep carry pocket clip. And these Mascus scales look really cool. I had these on the Vosteed Thunderbird when I had that, and I think they look great. It's like a topo kind of look. Super cool. Each one is pretty unique. Looks like we've got T8 hardware all the way around, possibly even on the clip. Nope, the clip is T6. Kind of par for the course. Got a cool little harpoon thing going on here. And the star of the show, why I was more interested than anything else on this knife, beyond the multiple deployments, which I love, is the top lock, is what they're calling basically their version of the compression lock with a button, much like our Spyderco Smock. And so you can see the way these work. There's a leaf spring in there. It's kind of like a reverse liner lock, so it's on the top instead of on the inside where the blade is, and it is actuated by a button. So you could call it a button lock, but it's not like other button locks that you see out on the market. This one actually has a, yeah, you can see it in there, like I said, a little leaf spring compressed inside the tang of the blade there. Gives you a very secure, very reliable lockup, and gives you another level of disengagement as far as unlocking. Just hit that and send it home. So super cool. They did that on the RS Chaos, formerly known as the Vosteed X, formerly known as the Vosteed Mayhem, and I really like that knife. I don't own that knife anymore, but I really did enjoy it when I had it, and it was the first one to come out with this top lock. One thing I'm noticing as I'm looking at this one, the button does not protrude out much at all. You can see it barely sticks out from the scale there, and there's some chamfering that goes around it too. So I'm willing to bet this is going to be pretty comfortable, pretty fun to actuate. So to start things off, I'm going to use the flipper tab. Fires out perfectly. That felt really good. Get our first look at that blade. Ooh, very nice sheepsfoot style blade. Got a little bit of belly there. That fuller's looking mean, and we've got horizontal brushing on the blade, and then vertical satin finish. Not the prettiest satin, but it is what it is. And we'll go ahead and do our first disengage with this top lock, and the blade just drops. That was nice. We'll do that again. Yep, beautiful. Give a little thumb action. Very good. Send it home with the top lock. Very nice. How about a reverse flick off the fuller? Oop, failed that one. Let's try that again. Okay, that was much better. Try reverse flick again. There you go. Just got to get the right spot. And the detent does feel a little on the lighter side. Let's see. Yeah, so you can whip that guy out, so just be advised. It is a softer detent, but it's also not flying out of there. You do have to give it a good whip to get it out of there. Once again, doing all the deployments. This is definitely a fun knife. You do have a big old groove up there where you can put your fingers if you want to choke up, or you can put it on this flat part here, or you can come back here. Now this is on the smaller side. We do have an angle back here for your pinky to rest on, so it's kind of a 3.5, maybe 4 finger knife depending on the size of your hands. But in that hammer grip there, it actually does feel really good. Here, not so much. And then this is money. You can see my thumb just kind of went right up to where that ramp is, that little poon right there, and then index finger in the groove. This is money. This is really comfortable. That's going to be fun to cut some stuff like that. Okay, so we'll get some size comparisons here. Here we are looking at a PM2 and a Para 3. So you can see this guy is just a little bit smaller than the Para 3. 4 ounces dead nuts on the weight. Last I checked, these are available. I got this one on Vosteed's website. I'm sure you'll probably start to see them trickle into retailers, or you can go to Vosteed. They do have a few different variants of this knife. So we'll go ahead and take another look at this blade. And of course, with this big old cutout, you do have lots of room to sharpen. The plunge grind is all the way back here. And so you can see as I flip the knife this way, it stays thin for quite some time. So you can continue to sharpen this guy, and as you do that, you're not going to be bumping into that thick blade stock there, which is really nice. Always welcome that. Got a little bit of swedge action up here, which looks cool. The fuller looks good. Thumb studs, by the way, are very comfortable. You can see our S35 VN marking there. And I'm just going to take a look at the grind here from the factory. From my eye, everything looks to be nice and even. And it is a flat grind. I don't think that's hollow. If it is, it's super, super slight. Sorry if I lost focus there. That harpoon looks really cool. So even if you wanted to do utility cuts in this position here, that is quite comfortable. So you can do that type of cutting, and that is well suited for that. As far as ergonomics go, you've got the butt here going right into your palm, so that's locked in, and then index finger on the poon right there, and you are money locked in right there like that. So that's pretty sweet. I do so far out of the box like the ergos on this guy, and the overall weight, feel, fit, and finish seems really good. I paid I don't know, it was like 125, 130 bucks, something like that for this. I think a little bit on the pricey side, but for what you're getting, you do have some cool materials. The Damascus S35 VN steel, which is great steel. The S30 family is one of my favorite types of steel. S30, S35, S45. I've had great experience with all of those steels. They have really good corrosion resistance, toughness, edge retention. They're not like the best at anything, but they are super good at everything. So that's really good. And they're not very hard to sharpen. They actually take a really, really nice edge and do a decent job holding both a fine edge and a working edge. So very good all around steel. Used to be super steels. Some people might still consider them to be super steels, but There's definitely been a lot of stuff that's come and gone since these came out, but I love it. So yeah, I think for what I paid for this, seems about right for the market right now. So yeah, first impressions are really good. I'm going to get this guy in pocket, get it in action, start carrying it, start cutting with it, and we will see how she performs. Okay, so just got my first few cuts in and shot a little bit of B-roll outside, and I'm really liking this knife. Really enjoying the ergos and the fidget factor for sure. Really cool knife, seems to be really well built. One thing I also like are these lines that are milled into the handle here. Makes your purchase in and out of the pocket really good. Of course, the loop over deep carry clip is excellent in and out of the pocket, but having that little bit of traction right there as you're reaching to pull this guy out just makes a little bit of a difference that is very welcome. So yeah, I think this is one to look out for. If you can get this, if you're into this, I'd say thumbs up, man, go for it. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Leave me a like and a comment. Subscribe if you're not already. Other than that, have a fantastic day. God bless you guys. See you.